Hello, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my trolls video this week. If you haven't done it, have a go after doing this one. Right, today we are going to learn about a new drama form, but we're also going to bring in some of the other drama forms that we've been doing in previous videos. So the first thing I want you to have a little chat with me about is props. Can any of you remember what a prop is? What did I say it had to be? Can you tell me? If you haven't told me already, a prop is a handheld item. So it has to be something that the actor can hold in their hands. For example, you could have a remote control as a prop. You could have a phone as a prop. You could have a PlayStation controller as a prop. You could have a brush as a prop. Okay, right, what I would like you to do, and if you need to pause me, that's fine. I want you to go and find 2 props in your house now and bring them straight back. Off you go. I'm going to go and get mine. Have you unpaused me now? Or maybe you need to rewind me if you went off and forgot to pause me. Right, let me see your props. So I have brought a book and a feather duster. Both things that I can hold in my hands, so they're both classed as props. Okay, we're going to need them in a little activity in a little while. Okay, so keep them near you. Right, a new word for you today. It's a longer word as well. Improvisation. Improvisation. Do any of you know what improvisation is? Have a little think. Chat to your parents around you, see if they know. Improvisation is when you make up drama on the spot, okay? So you can have some little tips of how to make the drama up on the spot, but you don't normally plan it beforehand, okay? And it can be about absolutely anything. Today, for the first activity, we're going to use the 2 props you've just got. So I'm going to show you how I can do some improvisation with my 2 props, okay? And then I'm going to give you a chance to do the same. So here's the first one. Was my feather duster, all right? And I'm going to count 3, 2, 1 action. When I do that, I'm going to do my improvisation, which is a made up piece of drama using this prop, okay? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, action. Oh, there's so many cobwebs in this room. How am I going to get them all down? Okay. So I made up some lines that my character could say. What sort of character do you think I was? Any ideas? I was thinking I could have been a maid in a hotel cleaning the rooms and I can't reach all the cobwebs. What else could I be? You tell me. So that was version 1. Number 2 was my book. Very special book. Okay. I'm going to again count 3, 2, 1 action, and when I've done that, I will be in character and I will be using this book to create an improvisation. All right, are we ready? Is it okay if I renew my book? I really, really like this book. Okay, sorry I didn't count 3, 2, 1 action. What do you think that character was? Where was I? Where would I need to renew a book? Anyone guessed? I was in the library and I wanted to renew my book. Okay, so I've just done 2 improvisations where I've used my prop into the improvisation and I've made it up on the spot. Okay, you can get your parents involved or your brothers or sisters if they want to, and you can add in someone else. I've only got the camera and you guys watching me, so I'm making mine up pretending I'm talking to somebody. So if you haven't got people around that are able to do it because they're busy working or you need to do it then and there. You can pretend that you are talking to someone else, okay, and just make it believable. Like I really thought that that librarian was in front of me, okay? Right, so that's part 1 done. If you want to pause the video now and have a little practice with your props and put them into scenarios, and remember, don't be afraid to send me the videos and I have to try and guess what character you are and how you're using your prop in your improvisation. Do it as many times as you want. You can go and get more props if you'd like to as well. Okay, now we're going to go on to part 2 of this little workshop. So, we're talking about improvisation, we're talking about made-up drama. There are other ways that you can make up improvisation on the spot. We've used props, okay? We're now going to use something called a line of dialogue. What's a line of dialogue? A line of dialogue is something that the character, actors, say when they are performing. So it's the words that they speak. So I am going to give you 4 different lines of dialogue. I'm also going to show you how you could use them. And then I want you to come up with a couple of lines of dialogue. And I'm going to respond to your lines of dialogue. Okay? So the first line of dialogue is, I didn't take the toy. That is the first line of dialogue. Now I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it into a little improvisation. All right? And I'm going to think about my character. And I'm going to think about what other character I'm talking to when I do this. Okay? Count 3, 2, 1, action. I'll try and remember this time. 3, 2, 1, action. I didn't take the toy, miss. It was him. It wasn't me. Okay. And I also added a line. But who was I speaking to? And who was my character? Anyone guess? I'm going to tell you, I was talking to a teacher and the teacher thought that I'd taken a toy in the classroom and I was a smaller child, okay, so not my own age. Okay, now we're going to go on to number 2. Number 2 is in a different scenario with a different character, okay, and it's again, I'm going to give you a line of dialogue to start what you're doing. Are we ready? How much is the football? Yeah, I'd really like to buy it. Can I have the blue one, please? There you go. Thank you. Where was I and who was I talking to? I was going to say that I was a teenager and I was in a shop and I was trying to buy football. Okay. My first opening line of dialogue was, how much is the football? So I started with that and then I carried on and added another line or 2. So now we're going to go on to number 3. Okay, again, different location, different character, different line of dialogue. So the line of dialogue this time is, I don't like this movie, it's scary. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, action. I don't like this movie. It is scary. I'm leaving the theatre. I don't want to stay here. Okay, so where was I and what was I doing? I was in a theatre or a cinema watching a movie, okay? And again, I was a child that was quite scared of what I was watching. All right. Then we're going to go on to the last one, number 4, okay? And again, I'm going to start with line of dialogue, which is, this homework is easy. Are you ready? This homework's so easy. I'm definitely going to be finished and be able to do lots of games and lots of fun stuff. But there you go, it's done. What do you mean my handwriting's messy? Mum! Okay, so who was I talking to? My mum. And I was a child again, doing my homework. So, just to recap, because we've done a lot in today's session, the first part of today's session is that we've picked a couple of props and we've used the props in our little made up piece of drama. Okay, because we had the maid in the hotel cleaning with her feather duster. Okay. And then we had the child in the library wanting to renew their book. So the first part that you've got to do is that you need to go away and you need to use your props you've picked and put them into an improvisation. Don't be afraid to send me those so I can have a look, because I'm sure you're creating some brilliant drama. Then the next part, okay, is we're using a line of dialogue. Now you can use my lines of dialogue to start off with, and then you can make up your own. So just to go over the lines of dialogue I've used today are: I didn't take the toy, and that was a child and a teacher. How much is the football? And that was a teenager and a shopkeeper. I don't like this movie, it's scary, and that was a child and their friend in the cinema. And this homework is easy, and that was a child and their parent. So you can do a little improvisation with those lines, and then you can make up your own line. And if you get your parents to send it to me, okay, I will do a little improvisation in response to that, okay? So good luck, guys. Have lots of fun, make up loads of drama, and enjoy this lovely Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.